Here with more plants that may surprise you has been not so nice. Vanessa Martin and Susan Fisher. Nice to have you here, ladies.
Thank you.
Quite an interesting topic, I have to tell you. Vanessa, how did the idea of a Wicked Plants exhibit start?
You know, a couple of years ago, I was reading Wicked Plants by Amy Stewart, and loved the illustrations in the book, and started to think about how we could put an exhibit together, a themed exhibit with all of, Wicked Plants, and that would be kind of fun, and do it right around the Halloween time.
How fun.
Yeah.
It is happening. Wicked Plants opens October 10th at the Aurora Cultural Arts District with a reception,
Yes.
which is going to be lovely. What's being planned for that event?
You know, it's an open reception. It's free. We're
Okay.
going to have drinks and appetizers, and we're going to have Brianne Morrow Cribbs, who is the etching artist in Wicked Plants, come out as a guest.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah, we'll have a book signing table going on, and so
Fun.
come out.
Hey, we have a picture I want to show really quick. It's green with black spots. Why is this so wicked? It looks like it's a beautiful plant.
You know, this is people will know it as a Dieffenbachia. It's a houseplant, or for many of us, and but it's wicked because if you ingest the leaves, your mouth, your throat will swell.
Oh.
And it's bad for your digestion.
System. Wicked, wicked. And rhubarb's wicked?
Yes.
Is that true? How?
Yes, who knew about rhubarb?
Yes.
Rhubarb, we're so familiar with rhubarb, but rhubarb is sort of the same situation as the Dieffenbachia. If it's ingested in any way, the leaves
Will make your mouth swell.
will make your mouth swell, make it sore, make your eyes sore. So just a good thing to know if it's
Yes.
growing in your garden.
Very educational, especially even with animals, too. You have to
That's
think
right.
out our young children. Now, I had no idea. Here's a plant. I don't even know what it's called, but it has barnacles. At least it looks like.
Yes, it does. That's the jumping cholla is the common name for this particular kind of cactus. And it got the name because it seems as if when you even walk by it, those barnacles, as
They
you
jump
say,
at ya.
jump at you.
Ooh.
Yes, and it's just a device for spreading the seeds away from the mother plant. But once they touch your skin, there's just enough moisture in there to turn the little needles, and they're very difficult to pull out again.
Oh, my goodness.
So it's very wicked.
So very wicked. Yes. So the Rocky Mountain Society of Botanical Artists put this exhibit together. Describe to me, what is a botanical artist?
Right. A botanical artist is mostly a lover of plants. And because plants are so central to all of our lives, it's easy to see why we just want to draw them. We want to be around them and draw them. Also, there's a lot of interest on behalf of botanists, people who need to have illustrations like this book, for example, where you draw the plant for identification purposes.
Very interesting. We have another picture I want to take a look at for working on a castor bean plant.
Yes.
Why in the world could this be so wicked, Susan?
Yes, that's a picture of me, and I'm drawing that plant out of doors. That plant is probably one of the most toxic plants any of us would ever know anything about. The castor bean, and you've heard of castor oil,
Right.
which is fine, but that's because the oil has been processed. But any part of this plant is very deadly.
My goodness, and it's such a pretty
And it's
plant, too,
beautiful.
you
It's-
would think.
Yes, it's growing over at the Denver Botanic Gardens, too.
Being an artist and studying wicked plants, I mean, that's definitely a unique combination. What do you find most fascinating?
Well, I think it's just exactly what we're talking about is the most fascinating, is you really get to know the plant. You hear about castor beans, you hear about castor oil, you hear about rhubarb pie, and it just sounds great. And then when you really get to studying the plants, you realize there's some things that maybe you don't know. that are
Naughty,
kind of
naughty
wicked.
plant you
Yes.
got to watch out for.
That's
Now, you actually brought your own illustrations here of the corpse flower. Check that out. Did you get to see the entire process?
Sure, I did, of course. I went there, and as it was growing each stage, I sketched it and sat there and until here it's showing that it's bloomed. And so, yeah, I got
What do the bugs symbolize?
Okay, so the bugs, they are attracted to the smell of the stinky plant. And so I'm just showing the relationship that those,
Interesting. And you're hosting a reception, a party, right?
we are.
Tell me more about that. It's right around Halloween.
Yes, well, we have the opening, which is October 10th, but we also have the closing, which will be on Halloween. It'll be a Halloween party, so it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're encouraging people to come dressed up
In costume.
In costume.
And maybe as a wicked plant.
Hey, that would be great.
Forget the wicked witch. Come as the corpse flower.
Yeah.
And then in November you have another fantastic event happening. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So this exhibit is going to travel to the Cherokee Ranch and Castle. I don't know if many people know about the castle.
It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful venue. So we're going to have our opening reception November 15th. And it's going to be really special. It'll be a little bit different than our Aurora venue. It's going to have a mixologist for cocktails,
nice
appetizers, and we're going to have music.
And it's going to be in the castle?
And it will be in the castle.
So you get a sneak peek. If you've never seen the castle, it's a definite must.
Yes.
And of course, hanging out with these lovely ladies. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
The Rocky Mountain Society of Botanical Artists is ready to spook you with wicked plants. Artists are showcasing vile vines, toxic thorns, and many other creepy creations. It all starts October 10th at the Aurora Culture Arts District, and it's on October 31st. You can enjoy a Halloween party that will send shivers up your spine. The exhibit will then sprout up at Cherokee Ranch and Castle with an opening reception on November 15th. Please learn more. Go to this web address, rmsbartist.blogspot.com. The number to call, 303-549-6082.